Alright, let's talk to these people here. Also, I swear, I'm not wearing a different shirt. The lighting did not change. It's the same day, I assure you. Man, he's coughing over here. Flatfoot. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I could be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. Recover some gold. Hrisskar, Flatfoot. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes. Lost a bit of money. Normally, I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know if some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. Oh no, the guy that we gave the ring to. He said I was his best friend. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. Okay, interesting. Should I do this? Maybe. I know the little fetcher's got somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through the whole house, so I know he's not hiding in there. I'd like to find out where he's stashing the gold if you can. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Do I do this? I think so. I think I'll do it. I gave him back his ring. Now I'm just gonna... I don't think I'm going in there to take the gold. I think I'm just telling him where the spot is and he's gonna do it. As far as I know. Come on, you're not gonna ask a big, 8-9 foot orc to go stealing some gold in somebody's house, right? Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Satanin. If you keep an eye out where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding the gold. Okay, so I gotta wait around till nighttime. Okay, I can get behind this. This seems fun. Guard Imperial Legion. Guards keep the peace. I think we've already heard this. Yeah. Imperial Legion. Yeah. So wait, this guy is a Imperial dude, even though his name is Hrisskar Flatfoot.
May the wind be on your back.
Doesn't look very Imperial to me, unless that's the Imperial sign, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and quick save. Raflod the Braggart. Look at this guy. I'm Raflod the Braggart. Welcome to the scenic Satanin, gateway to Morrowind. Are you looking for someone in particular? Just want a little advice? God damn, he's got a lot of stuff to ask. Background? I'm a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay. Satanin. Coast Guard. Cutters of census and excise stocked here. Control smuggling and piracy on the inner sea. The inner sea. The water enclosed between mainland Morrowind and Vardenfell Island are called the inner sea. Morrowind. I don't think we've asked this yet about Morrowind. The northeastmost province of the Tamrielic Empire, bound on the north and east by the ocean, on the west by Skyrim. Hey, there's Skyrim in this game. On the southwest of Cyrodiil, also known as the Imperial Province, and on the south by Black Marsh, also known as Argonia. And then Vardenfell. Except for the settled southwest, Vardenfell is covered by a hostile desert waste, arid grasslands and volcanic badlands, and thinly populated by the nomadic Ashlander tribes. It's a lot of direction here. Latest rumors. A friend of mine says you have to visit the House of Earthly Delights in Surin. Advice. Merchants know their own inventories far better than you do. Never attempt to trick them into buying something you stole from them. Damn, okay. I don't think as an orc I'm going to be able to do that. A little secret. Daedra? You know what they are, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard this before. Stay away from Daedra. That was secret trade. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a scout. I know places, people, plants, paths, wind, and weather. I serve as the guide for travelers and traders, or work as advanced guard and pathfinder for expeditions. I know the geography of Vardenfell and the various geographic regions. My best defense is stealth, sneaking past trouble, but I can fight bow or blade in various armor styles when the job requires it. Wait a minute, so can you... I don't even know how this works. Elder Scrolls games. Are you able to have party members? And if so, it doesn't seem like how games are done nowadays where there's a handful of party members. It seems like in this game, from what I've seen in this town, is that there's like a couple of people that you can get to join you or something. Like this guy, I think there was a random guard. I'm curious how that works because I have no idea. Geographic regions. Vardenfell has 9 regions, each with their own plants and terrain. They're called the Ascadian Isles, the Ashlands, the Zurus Coast, the Bitter Coast, the Grazelands, Molag Amur, Red Mountain, West Gash, and Sheogorad. Bitter Coast is also called the Smuggler's Coast. Hidden coves and islands are handy for smuggling, and the frequent rain and fog hide small boats from the excise cutters. Sheogorad. Dagon Fell is the only settlement reached by ship service. All other island-to-island transport must be provided by traveler. Okay. Ask Arrille for food and sundries. You might find some fine folks willing to offer you training here too. Really? Training. Services. Satanine. Steel Strider. Yeah, we've already heard that. It's not anything different. Someone in particular. Specific place. Same old stuff. Very nice. Training. Wait, what's this? Hang on. He offers training. I want to know what this is. Training. Select skill to train. So you can pay to gain points for like skills and stuff. Long blade, block, medium armor. That's kind of neat. I wonder how much. We'll have to, when we acquire the amount of gold, we'll have to pick one of these things and see how much it increases. Because I'm sure it passed the time and everything like that, so, you know. Oh, that guy was, I'm pretty sure he was backwards, by the way. Tandram
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Andalen. You're new to Satanine, right? I'm Tandram Andalen. Or Andalen. I'm sure you have questions. Go ahead, ask. I have plenty of time. Background. I'm trained in reciting the great epics of Dunmer history. Perhaps one day the troubadours will sing of me as the greatest bard that have ever lived. Oh, so you're a bard. That's nice. Yeah, and how I see this game, it definitely feels like it's a Dungeons and Dragons campaign in a sense, with just the amount of people that you can talk to, the way that you can probably RP your character and stuff like that. This is one of those older games that allows you to basically do whatever you want compared to games nowadays, where it might not, you probably can do some stuff like that, but back then in these old style of games, even like Fallout 1 and 2, like you could just literally do whatever you want. There was no consequences really. Games just don't do that too often now. Background Dunmer, latest rumors. These Imperial tax collectors have really started to get on everyone's nerves. Haven't seen the local one in a while though. Not that anyone's complaining. Okay, that's old. Okay, I've heard of this one already. So sometimes the NPCs will just repeat other things. I don't know if I've seen this one. Little secret. The Daedra are powerful ancestor spirits similar to the Blessed Tribunal, but weaker and more capricious. In the olden times, before the advent of the Tribunal, the Daedra were worshipped as gods by the Chimer, but were undeserving of this veneration, as they harmed their followers as often as they helped them. My trade, I'm a bard. As an entertainer, I share songs and stories with my patrons and peasants. As a scholar, I travel the world speaking with people and learning the lessons of history and human nature. And because a good bard must experience adventure at first hand in order to present its drama effectively, I have learned to defend myself with the noble tools of medium armor and long blade, and have mastered minor mysteries of alchemy, enchantment, and illusion. Okay. Services. Someone in particular, specific place. Okay. Interesting.
Where would I put that?
The character models look cool though. All high res and stuff. Dun, dun.
Yes, more?
I want to talk to her.
So where are you from?
Wow, she has a nice voice. Elone? Go ahead, you're not interrupting anything. I'm Elone. Scout. Need directions? Going to any of these places? Not really. Pelagrad. I forget how it's pronounced, because I'm pronouncing it Pelagrad because I think that's how it was said when I was messing around with testing many weeks ago, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. Is a newly chartered imperial village on the road north from Vivek and Balmora, right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isle region. The village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison at Fort Pelagrad. The houses and shops are built in the Western Imperial style. It looks more like a village in the Western Empire than a Morrowind settlement. True. Balmora is the district seat of House Lalu, the largest settlement in Vardenfell after Vivek City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagrad and Pelagrad Village. From Balmora, roads lead north to Aldrun through the town of Caldera. Maybe I'd better write that down, the directions to Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. Yeah, I don't know if we'll walk, because the main story says we have to go to Balmora. We could walk there, which I think would be more fun, but probably I'll come across things that I'm just too low level to fight, because we haven't even done any combat yet. And the game told me to take the Stilt Strider, so I feel like we should probably just take the Strider. But we'll see once we're done in this town. Alone's directions to Balmora have been added to your inventory. Nice. Caldera is a recently chartered imperial town and mining corporation north of Balmora. On the road to Aldrun, the Caldera Mining Company has been granted an imperial monopoly to remove raw ebony from the rich deposits here. Caldera is a new town recently built in the Western Imperial style, and most of the citizens are outlanders and new colonists. Ebenhardt is south on the road from Peligrad, built on the western shore of the water-founded city of Vivek. Ebenhardt is the seat of the imperial government for Vardenfell district, and a busy center of maritime trade. Castle Ebenhardt is the home of Duke Vedem Dren, the district's ruler and emperor's representative. Also located at Castle Ebenhardt are the Vardenfell District Council Chambers and the Hawkmoth Legion Garrison. The East Empire Company has its headquarters in Ebenhardt. Okay. Vivek City is south on the road from Peligrad. Vivek is the largest settlement on Vardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. Built on Norvane Bay, completely surrounded by water, the city itself is a group of giant town-sized buildings called cantons. The High Fane and the Palace of Vivek are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to the foreign canton, while natives live, work, and shop in the great house compounds and residential cantons. Nice. Also, I think the music is bugging in the background. Did I ask you about your background? I don't think I did. You're a scout. We asked about all of that. The Bitter Coast. I don't know if we asked that. There's that. Asked about that. Geographical regions. Yeah, we've heard about that already. Narmok is a tiny fishing village in the Bitter Coast region of western Vardenfell. Inner Sea, we've already asked. Latest rumors. Heard that already. Let's see. Where to start? Probably in Balmora. That's the High Lalu district seat. I feel like that's not how that's pronounced, but I'm just saying that until I figure it out. They got a fighters guild and a mage guild there. A Legion Fort, though I don't know if they're recruiting. They all have services you need: trainers, smiths, outfitters, and if you join a guild and work your way up, the discounts and perks are worthwhile. Little secret. If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you, then you're going to break the law. Yeah, we've heard that already. My trade. It's the same thing. Geography of Vardenfell. Dun, 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 dun. So it's basically the same as this other guy out here. I forgot his name. Services, already asked. Steel Strider, somewhere in particular. Specific place. Peligrad is the next town up the road. Cross the bridge out of town, stay on the road. Far from Peligrad. Yeah, all this stuff here. So much directions. Specific place, Vivek. Already asked that. Vardenfell, already asked that too. Vardenfell District. One of 6 administrative districts of the Imperial Province of Morrowind. Consists of islands, with its great house, Imperial settlements, and its city. Okay. We asked all that stuff. What kind of training do you offer? You have been misinformed. I don't offer services to the public. Interesting. Okay, let's save it real fast and then reload. Because what happens in this game is after...
Want something, friend?
Is after, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, the music volume as she coughs in my face. The music
Oh, believe
volume
it.
begins to like crackle and pop, and I don't understand why that happens. Tradehouse to notice. Arl's Tradehouse. Damn, this is huge. What the hell? Whereas the general sessions of the peace held for the district of House Lalu at the town of Balmora on the 16th day of the first seed in the year of the reign of our sovereign King Lalu Athen Lethan, by the grace of all gods, King of Morrowind, Duke of Mournhold, in Lalu province, defender of the people, and the law, loyal servant of the empire. Jeez Louise. Arl, the port of Satanine, aforesaid, hath entered into reconnaissance with the Suratries before his majesty's magistrates of peace with the said district whose names are here underwritten. Okay, I'm not gonna read this out loud. I'm just gonna skim through this and see. Corner Club, the house where we now dwelleth. For 3 years from henceforth, next ensuing, blah blah blah. Riddles not from time to time during night. So they allowed him to sell stuff here. First item, that said, Arl shall not suffer any stranger or unknown traveler to lodge or stay in or about his house above 1 day and 1 night, without making the same knoweth forth to the next bailiff or other officer in town. It be examined by the magistrate. What? Do not suffer from playing any cards, tables, dice, bowls, 9 holes, and any other unlawful game or any disorder or outrage in the house. Garden. What? Not suffer neighbors' children, servants, or slaves to tipple in the house at all. Dun, dun, dun. So is this like the contract that he had to sign in order to open up or something? I don't know. No dancing or singing in your house. Undersigned. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I figured I would not read it. Sir! Okay, we got one guy left to talk to.
Yes.
I don't know if I can go in here.
I don't believe it.
Da-da-da. Albecius Colollius. These names, dude. Background: civilized warrior, schooled in letters and courtesy, and all above, governed by the codes of chivalry. Imperial latest rumors. Did you hear that some fool lost Mentor's ring in a tomb along the Bitter Coast, or so they say? Mentor's ring, a tomb along the Bitter Coast. Write that down. Little advice: you can read, can't you? Or read some books. That's what they write them for. Oh yeah, Fargoth told me all this stuff. Little secret: be careful before you get into bed with certain faction. Yeah. My trade: I am a battle mage. Though arrayed as a Western knight with heavy armor, axes, and long blades, my primary training is in the College of Alteration, the College of Destruction, and the College of Conjuration. To round out my education, I have mastered enchantments and alchemy. Potions made through alchemy or purchased from alchemists grant me the magics of restoration, mysticism, and illusion colleges. And there can be any more And can there be any more terrible master of science of war than a battle mage? I think not. Had to make sure I was reading that properly. Okay. This guy is not used for anything.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
So hungry you can eat a rat. Can't go in there. Okay. So we're pretty much done in here. We could take a look at our quest here. Balmora. I have met a Bosmer named Fargoth who claims the ring. I gave it back. 16 last seed, day 1. It's interesting how they're titled. Hrisskar Flatfoot asked me to do him a favor. He believes Fargoth is hiding money from the Imperials. He'd like to know where he'd go. Okay. I have agreed. I'm supposed to keep an eye out top from him. The lighthouse. I shall watch him at night. Gave me detailed instructions about Balmora. Okay.
May the wind be on. It's a hard life, but it's fair.
But it's fair. Arrille.
Outlander, what do you want?
That thing, I'm done now. Okay, so it's 4 p.m. Resting here is illegal. We need to find a bed. What are they gonna do? Find me? Damn, this looks so nice, dude. Say that my graphics card fan begins to spin. Okay, so
Piece of the night.
we've kind of gone through all this area except over there.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
Who? Altmer? We all are proud high elves. Our pure blood protects us from disease and makes us superior spellcrafters. Don't think there's anything to ask. You like you can take care of yourself, then why don't you do something about the smugglers in the Adamasardus cave? It's right over there near the Still Strider port. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. We gotta figure out combat though. I just bought an axe.
Outlander, what do you want?
I want to pull out my axe here. How do I pull out my axe again? R? F. Look at this axe. It's amazing. Can't wait to freaking use this on something. God, this looks beautiful. Look at this. You can see why I wanted to mod this game.